My full name is LaTonya Renee Hobson, and my preferred pronouns, she, her. Family to me means support, assistance, and help in understanding who I am and where I come from. But as I've gotten older, I discovered that you can make your friends your family, and they can help you get to that next level in your life as you transition as a professional and just discover really who you are. And that's really important in the queer community, making people your family that you identify with and resonate with well. The three things I don't ever leave home without: a good personality, mints, and my ID. Success means to me bridging generational gaps within communities through education and awareness that impact mostly the Black and brown communities. When it comes to relationships, dating women, I will be honest, age is not an issue. I love older women. Race is also not an issue. I think it's more about a person knowing who they are and knowing what they like and being comfortable with those things. Makes me more comfortable being with that person. Some deal breakers, however, are people who may want to date a woman of color because it is seen as a fetish or it's hot to do. That's not for me. It's more difficult being a Black woman. Unfortunately, being Black and queer is almost as obscene. And there's a lot of ignorance just in the Black community alone, not even focusing on the brown aspects of our community. But day to day, I'm able to mask my sexuality and not even saying what I identify as. Unfortunately, I can't get around being a woman of color. And so unfortunately, I do experience stigma and stereotypes, but what has helped is how I carry myself and my truth. LaTonya, at 10 years old, I was jubilant, free, and happy. As I've gotten older, I think being a Black queer woman, I've tried to hide some of those things because I've accomplished a lot of success by powering through and receiving accomplishments. But at 33, I have to remind myself to take time for what I want to enjoy and not rush through the moments of success. The 10-year-old me probably would tell myself right here, just be happy. And if you can't find happiness, create happiness in that moment, because I'm really blessed. I have a lot of good friends and a lot of good opportunities before me, ahead of me. I think the 10-year-old Tonya would say, just take time and breathe more. Faith to me means not seeing the whole picture or even understanding what is going on, but believing in your truth and trusting God. I believe in God to just get you through each and every moment in life. And it's very important, even before me identifying myself as a Black queer woman, just to be Black and not survive, but wanting to get out of that survival mode and reach for success is something that I needed to cling to. And now that I identify authentically as a Black queer woman, faith is the only thing that will help me not just persevere, but to also believe that I can help others beyond my capacity. My biggest fear in the world, it's funny that that's one of the questions, but I do not like walking alone. I don't care that I live in South Florida. I will pay for a valet, and I almost did that recently at an event just to feel more safe and secure. Unfortunately, the looks and the stares are there just because I'm a Black woman walking in an area or city that people may not see other Black women. As a Black woman, there are a lot of misconceptions through looks and behaviors that we encounter, and that's just due to societal constructs. I think I'm at a point in place where I care not what a person thinks about me. I'm just aware of energy. So if I don't feel safe, then I will take another route or make sure that I'm not the only one in that space alone. But just walking down the street, people looks, they don't bother me. I'm just aware. I think because I carry myself like royalty, that's one and foremost. You don't know who you are, so I'm going to intimidate you, and it's okay. I don't think that it's good for me to waste my time or my breath explaining what people do not want to understand. With our society as a whole, I would like to see people accept themselves. Unfortunately, in the Black community, we want non-Blacks to accept us. As a female, we want men to accept us. And if we get into the LGBT community, we want Christians to accept us. Why? Accept yourself, love yourself, and grow through life, and understand that those that you connect with are on their separate journeys. We can agree to disagree, but what is keeping us divided through spirituality is the lack of love. We need to meet people in love, and we need to require that people meet us in love on a professional and personal level.